So I have good news and I have bad news. Hey, so today I'm going to do a review on the oh so famous, oh so popular Revlon Colorstay Whipped Foundation. And I know everybody has been talking about it, but I just wanted to give you guys my 2 cents. So I'm going to start off, of course, by reading you what the Revlon website has to say about it. So it says, finally, a truly decadent makeup offers ultimate performance. The mousse-like texture feels like silk on your skin, and the time-release formula balances skin for a flawless look. All-day flexible wear without flaking, caking, or feeling heavy. Now, I agree with everything that they have to say in that. That's absolutely accurate. It is an amazing formula. The color I have is number 370 Natural Tan. I know it's really hard to figure out what your color is just by looking. I had a hard time. I got really lucky because they all look the same color just because of the packaging, which is like so chunky. You can barely tell what color is inside. But what I did was I looked at the regular Colorstay, which was right above it, and the colors, a lot of the color names are the same, so I figured maybe the shade would be similar. So I tried to match myself that way just by looking at the Colorstay and seeing what might be closer to my skin tone and then going off of that, and it ended up being a pretty good match. The texture is very, as you can see, like, I've heard somebody describe it as the texture of pudding, and I think that's probably the most accurate description I've heard. And this is what it looks like. It actually matches my skin tone very well. I actually grabbed way too much, but this is what it looks like on the skin. It's very soft, very silky, very smooth, just like the website said. Matches my skin tone almost perfectly, and it blends into nothingness. Like when you're finished blending it into your face, it looks like, it feels like you have nothing on your skin. It just looks like skin, but it does give you the coverage of a foundation, which is amazing. This is everything I've ever wanted in a foundation. It's lightweight, it gives good coverage, it doesn't look like you have foundation on, it doesn't feel heavy on your face, which are all the main reasons I don't wear a foundation on the regular. I'm more of a tinted moisturizer kind of person day to day. I do wear foundation when I'm going to go out and I want to look extra flawless, but just on a daily basis I go for tinted moisturizer because I absolutely despise the feeling of foundation on your face after a few hours when it starts to like settle into your fine lines and it just feels heavy. Like I just feel like I want to run home and wash my face as soon as possible. I love the Colorstay, the original Colorstay, but what I hated about it was the heavy feeling and like how it can tend to get cakey if you're not careful with it. So if you like the Colorstay but you didn't like the consistency and how heavy it is, this is like literally the perfect thing. It stayed on pretty well throughout my day. Usually what happens is I start to look blotchy where like certain parts where I tend to get oily, like around my T-zone, it starts to break down a little bit, and so I'll look blotchy because I'll have foundation on some parts of my face and not on others. That didn't happen with this foundation. It stayed pretty consistent throughout the day. Like I just mentioned, I get oily around my T-zone, and this did a very good job of keeping that under control. And considering the fact that in the area that I live, it's been crazy hot recently, like I'm talking about 100-degree weather, this held up pretty well. I was just out and about outside and it was crazy hot, and I'm not gonna say I didn't get dewy. I got a little bit dewy, but considering that it was 100 degrees and I only got a little bit dewy, that's pretty good. With most foundations, I'll get like crazy oily, you know, around that area in the summertime really fast, and this held up pretty well. It claims for 24 hours. I don't know who would wear their foundation for 24 hours, so I don't know, but like I said, it did last me a full work day and a little while after that. So that's the good news. The good news is this is amazing and that you need to go out and buy this now if you don't have sensitive skin, because now I'm going to get to the bad news. My skin did not like this. My skin was like, Melissa, if you do not get this off me right now, you're going to be very sorry. If you haven't seen my skincare routine, which you should watch, and I will link somewhere probably in the bottom bar, I have very extremely sensitive skin. I get really nervous when I'm going to try new products because like 8 times out of 10 my skin doesn't like it, and what happens is that I'll break out. And I should have known, because when I put this on, within a couple of minutes, I started feeling a little bit of itching on my skin. Nothing intense that I wanted to scratch myself, but just a little tingle. I should have known to go take it off then, but I was so in love with the look that this gave me and how it applied and how smoothly it went on my face and how great it made my skin look that I just was like, no way, it's fine, it's gonna be fine. Mistake, because I wore this for a week and I have broken out pretty bad. For me, because usually my skin is blemish free. So for me to have multiple blemishes, that's not something that's characteristic of my skin. So I know that it has to be because of a new product that I've introduced. And the only thing that I've tried new is this. You can't see it, of course, thanks to the wonders of concealer, and my camera's not that great, but trust me, it definitely broke me out. So unfortunately, after I finish this review, I have to go back to Target and try to get my money back because I can't wear this. I tried to, like, I was in denial for a while, like, no, it's not the foundation, it'll be fine. Like, no, it's definitely the foundation. My skin didn't like this. It doesn't say anywhere on here that it's oil free, and I looked on the website as well and it didn't say it there either, so I'm not sure if it's oil free. So if you're acne prone, you might want to be careful with this, or if you have sensitive skin like me, you definitely want to be careful with this. But if you have regular nice skin that doesn't give you all types of issues, get this. You will love it. You will have found your holy grail foundation, because I definitely love it, and I'm so sad that I can't use this. Like, I'm like heartbroken because this stuff is amazing. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye.